So whatever you think of the term ear feel, you're probably familiar with this term mouth feel, which describes the physical sensations that you have when you're eating something. And it often contributes to whether you like the food or dislike the food. When we started digging into what it sounds like to have a conversation and for it to be lifelike and natural and human sounding, we found that there were all these little details that make up this kind of hard to pin down quality of feeling natural and feeling lifelike. The latency, how long do you pause before you interject or before you respond? How does what the person said actually impact that number? What tone do you use? How do interruptions work? Should you stop talking? What do lags and jitters and different jolts in the conversation signify about how you should respond? What mood the customer's in? How does that change the back and forth? So it goes on endlessly. And we found that there's this famous concept of the uncanny valley, which is kind of the physical unease that you feel when something is not clearly machine, but also not clearly human. And we really didn't want to end up there. So we ended up having to obsess over every detail of latency. What's the difference between the agent waiting 1,500 milliseconds in this case versus 1 second, 1,000 milliseconds, and figuring out exactly what the right cadence is in order to create that lifelike quality that we have today. One of the reasons that it's so difficult is not only do we need to carry on a conversation, which is something that the latest real-time models are starting to be able to do, we also need to perform actions in the background, integrate with systems in order to update your order or retrieve your tracking number or process a cancellation or any of the myriad things that you might want to do when you call in. And so it's this combination of having that natural, lifelike sound and being super capable, being able to go off and do things and accomplish the task that you called in for, in an efficient manner that differentiates Sierra agents.